With a little luck, we're gonna find every upgrade we need. To get started, we're gonna summon the Morons while finding lots of seeds. To start, I put all my seeds down below, so I only have to watch the upper area that I can actually see. And then I can just casually go around tentacling the entire world. I just needed to remember to collect their corpses once I'm done. And then when we're too poor to afford anything else, we're just gonna start the next wave. We've definitely got some additional Morons coming in. I'm gonna plant some trees on the fly just to kind of slow them down as much as I can, but we're just gonna beat them to death no matter what happens. It's actually to my benefit to let them get a little bit closer, that way I can actually harvest their bodies. Idiots, I just planted these. These are fresh trees. They've managed to penetrate my defense in one spot, but that's okay because the wave is done. $180 to spend. We're going to do that on a walking tentacle. Not entirely sure how that's going to help. And then an attack hammer. I do know how that's going to help. Then we're going to put in just a few more trees and a few select spots. That way this slows the idiots down. Now every wave moving forward should get us more and more points every round just for more Morons. Look at that big club. Having extra movement speed is going to be crucial to this. That way I can actually go around and collect some corpses before I make it back to defend my very precious tree. Now that there's only a few Morons left, I'm a little bit more confident to go around the perimeter and collect some bodies and seeds. Look at this one guy. He thinks he's going to be the hero. And for our mass murder, we got 220 points to spend. I'm going to get a second attack hammer. I like that one. Then I'm going to carefully place a few trees that are going to be in the right spots to slow the enemies down just enough.
This is an impenetrable defense.
I've already got my first seed, so let's get up there and double hammering everyone. I feel like double hammer is going to be really strong for this early in the game. We're basically playing the drums with their lives. I'm pretty sure the bottom trees can hold up the defenses, so we're just going to walk in a big circle, absolutely obliterating everyone along the way. Look at that big crowd of people. Well, they're taking down my trees, but I'm also murdering them very quickly. This guy wants a 1v1. Think I won. This one didn't give me any more hammers, but it did give me 5 apple trees. Apple trees fire a burst shot, but they also increase all weapon damage. There's also an attack slap, which sounds a lot of fun, and then a spear as well. Now I have 15 oak trees that are going to set up a barrier. Not a great barrier, but a barrier nonetheless. And then I'm going to set up 5 of these trees. Hopefully they'll be able to shoot anyone that gets close to them so that I don't have to do any work. I now have a very dangerous tentacle monster and almost no tree defenses, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm enjoying the way this feels. It is just a lot of fun. Do you want these seeds? We're going to have to start collecting lots of those. And there's a giant. He's also facing a much bigger giant with tentacles, so he's not going to win. And we're going to march through these guys, and we're going to march through these guys. The bullet trees are doing their job. Look at all these seeds. I can't help but touch all these. My tree is being shot right now. Actually, that's doing 5 damage. I should probably get to that. Stop shooting my tree. Here, let me take care of that for you. And we'll take care of this horde of idiots. That's better. And after that, we'll collect any seeds we can on the ground. We did get 16 seeds so far, plus whatever that one is. Okay, we're going to get a walking tentacle. We're going to boost my own speed and then another walking tentacle. I'm not really sure what the point of extra walking tentacles is if it isn't speed. We're also going to take a distance boost, so we'll be able to attack even further away. Now we're just going to continue our ring of damage here. Now I'm just going to lay a few trees down in a few random spots just to slow the enemies down till I can get to them. My tree actually took a lot of damage. It's down to 58 out of 100 HP, so I need to pay more attention to its health. I thought it was in perfect shape. I've never been a particularly caring person. Okay, we're going to take care of the trees, got those, and we're just going to march right on through, destroying everything in my path. It would be nice to take those seeds. I don't think I have that luxury right now. Gotta keep a close eye that no one's damaging my precious tree. I have made a very powerful slime, that much I'm sure of. And look at all the seeds we get now. Don't know what that sound was. That sounded awfully dangerous. Oh, that's what I was hearing. This little guy. And we got perfect for that. So I got 23 plus 17. We got 40 trees. So now we're starting to get ahead thanks to the power of tentacles. So I'm just going to continue working my way around this way. Now those are all shooty trees and these are just simply defensive trees. We'll continue working our way around and we can almost close the circle at this point, which means we have an advantage. Okay, we want an attack hammer. That's one of many, and an attack bomb. That also sounds like a lot of fun. Then I've refreshed the shop to see what other kind of things we can get. Boost attack trees, speed 10% would be great. We can get a spear. We're going to boost my own speed. I now have a very fast, very powerful tree. So we're going to go, and we're also firing those giant bombs. We're going to take out the Bomberman right away because he did a lot of damage last time. Then we're going to do our circle. But I'm moving very fast with a lot of different weapons, so we can pretty much just march through everyone and they die. Look at that big cluster of morons. Okay, they're dead. The bullet trees down here are really doing some work. Once you can start to collect seeds like this, it all gets so easy. Give me those. My tree is, I think, slowly healing actually. He's up to 58 HP. These guys did manage to make it through some of my trees, but then they stopped. There is $800 attack spikes. I don't remember what those do. but they're so expensive that you think they must be good. Okay, shooting trees are going up first, and if we manage to close this circle, we'll put defensive trees on the second circle. So defensive trees around the outside to protect the shooting trees, so the bottom is well defended. Okay, we're gonna get some pines. These also fire bullets. They fire fast bullets, and they also increase the speed, the firing rate of other trees as well. We're gonna get more walking tentacles. So new shooting down here, and then we're even more well defended from the bottom. We're gonna reroll once, and we're gonna take a second attack bomb.
You can never have too many attack bombs.
So those are going to go out and do a big AoE effect damage, which is really good because we're absolutely eliminating the enemies quickly. And the best part is I more so have to worry about the top area right now, and we got some range attacks ourselves. The bottom will mostly take care of itself, I'm pretty sure at this point. So far it seems to be. Areas like this up here obviously need a little bit of help, but we can just go gather all these seeds so easily. And then there's this one lone bomber man sitting here trying to kill my precious trees, but he's already dead. These guys aren't even that dangerous, and we did that perfect. So we have $437. I'm going to boost my trees attack by 10%. They're going to be much more dangerous. We're going to get another walking tentacle. I also didn't realize how many tree seeds I got at that round. I got an enormous amount. Pretty sure I'm already at the point where I can properly finish the second circle and start adding a third circle of trees. Okay, all of my new bullet trees are down, so this should be very easy. We have a red man with dual wielding axes, but he's already dead. Look at all those bullets going out. This is going to be so easy now, especially with my triple hammer. I have to stop and wait now at this point. We're so far ahead of the curve that I don't even know what to do. Other than collect all of the seeds landing on the ground, my defenses are already impenetrable. So that was that wave, and we're just going to continue on getting absolutely rich. And look at all the seeds we're getting. Look at all these pine trees. There's actually some really good options here. We're going to get our attack speed up. Trees attack is going up 10%. We can't quite afford pine fire rate anymore, but that's okay. That would be too much. And we're already getting a third layer of trees, so the game is going to start to struggle real bad pretty soon. This is wave number 10, so we got the boss coming in. Luckily, we got all sorts of attacks for the boss, so we can absolutely destroy it. It's already down to 66% HP and dropping. The enemies are also going to do their very best to fight my onslaught of bullets. They're not going to win. We're going to go straight back to the bulldozer and absolutely destroy it. We are doing so much damage to it, especially when it gets close to our perimeter of trees. I mean, I'm pretty sure anything gets close to our perimeter of trees at this point is going to be destroyed. The earth is saved. Oh, okay. I guess I'm done. It, put me back to the menu. But that actually works out perfectly. When one door closes, another one opens. Because now we have a slime that not only has a very cool hat, but by default, he fires bombs and has pine trees. So the only tree we have now are pine trees that shoot bullets. We don't have any trees that don't shoot bullets anymore. So our damage is absolutely insane. Every one of those pine trees fires a lot of damage, and we just fire a lot of bombs and other things too. So when we want to fight the Bulldocopter now, we can fire a whole bunch of bombs, and those pine trees are going to absolutely wreck it. It's down to almost half HP. The game is not going to last very many rounds at this rate. Nothing could get anywhere close to my walls. And the Bulldocopter is going to get absolutely pine treed. Yeah, it had to fly away already. At this point, I'm just going to let it go up to the pine trees. The pine trees are going to absolutely obliterate it anyway. There's not much I can do. It's dead. And now every time the idiot dies, no more trees that don't shoot bullets. These seeds are pure damage. All thanks to the power of my hat. We got pretty rich on that, so we're going to boost our trees attack 10% more, which is wildly unnecessary. We're going to make myself faster. We're going to add yet another attack bomb. A walking tentacle. I'll never say no to that. And then we're going to get started with 500 left over. I have 80 trees in the bank, but we're going to plant those next round. I might plant them every second round just because it takes so long to plant. But now we are an absolute unstoppable force. We're basically launching nukes at this point. There's explosions everywhere. By the time I walk this circle, everyone's dead. And we're making over $1,000 per round at this point, so we're going to be rich. We have a lot of pine trees, plus we can fire bombs even further. And we're going to have an attack spear. And I guess an attack roar for 700. Round 12, let's see how the enemies do. That guy's really smart to fly in by himself. Look at all the bullets they have to contend with. Also, our tentacle monster is getting very fast, which is very bad news for the enemies. Trees attack another 10%, yes. Plus my own attack damage has gone up. We have 63 trees to plant. We're not going to waste our time with 63 trees. We're going to get right back to work with our sniper bombs. We can launch them all the way from here. Then everyone dies a horrible death. We have some stronger enemies coming in now with dual miniguns. Turns out my miniguns are stronger. Although they're making it a little bit farther than the old enemies would. I can also increase these trees' fire rate by 10%. That's actually really cheap considering how many of those we have. I'm also going to make myself faster because it's really not great if I can't reach all the upgrades. We have our beloved hammer again. Now the bombs are going out. Those trees are going to fire even more bullets, which is a lot more damage for the enemies. Those bullets are absolutely destroying everyone. I can feel the game starting to slow down just a touch. I guess we'll boost our pine bullet speed as well. The damage upgrades are getting expensive, but we're getting another 10% damage on top of what we got. That's getting absolutely ridiculous. But you can never have too much of a good thing. So if anything does get past our tentacle barrage, they've got to get through those pine trees. I'm just going to wander through the crowd endlessly, dropping bombs everywhere and doing that roar thing. So far it seems like we're ahead of the curve. They did manage to destroy a few of my trees, which is troubling. So we're going to increase our fire rate for those trees by another 10%. And all trees are attacks going up by 10%, so those pine trees are getting stupidly strong. And I feel like we don't have enough of them yet. So we're just going to go ahead and throw down another 200 or so, and I feel like that's going to even us out again. Pretty sure the game is going to absolutely love this. I feel very protected by my trees. We're going to sit back a little bit on this one just to see how it works. I need to keep an eye on how the bullets are actually doing. So far pretty good. I don't think any enemies are going to survive that. Not even close. The game is not going to last much longer. Now I've got to go collect some corpses. I can still boost the fire rate another 10%. That's only $250. Plus we get more bombs and more hammers. Okay, this time we're going to get back out there again. It just works a little faster if I can be out here collecting some of those seeds ahead of time. Yeah, this feels good because I have to make no effort whatsoever. I could just go around and collect pickups. We're going to get attack jaws for $1,300. That's going to help somehow. What are attack pillars? $650. Take my attack pillars, morons. I don't know what attack pillars are. It's probably the lights in the sky. That would be my guess. Frame rate is dropping rapidly. But that's okay, we're going to keep pushing until something breaks. Plus 10% attack trees. We can get more jaws. Nope, those are very expensive, but we can still get more tree attack. Wave 19, we're going to change it up. We're going to go clockwise this time. Those bombs are really making a mess. This just feels right. I think we have a halo of death above our head. That's very fitting. Now we can boost our attack damage by 10% and add more attack jaws for 1,400. And that's not good enough, so we're going to add 300 more trees. It would probably be easier while doing this if I would actually rotate the camera. That way I wouldn't be planting trees in the dark. Now the trees are taking up pretty much the entire screen. We added a full 300. So that's got to be some damage. Wave 20 going out. And yeah, I feel like, oh, look at a giant dual minigun guy. He's already dead. Oh, wait, there's a boss out here somewhere. His health is dropping rapidly. Where is he? I think he's dead. We didn't even get to see the boss. Oh, he was down here. No, he's just a jumble of parts. I'm sorry we missed him. We killed 3,000 humans plus whatever that big thing was.